Hey guys, it's Gina. I'm back today with a video. I am making cookies today. That's why I was so tired yesterday. This is the batter. I mean, literally. It is, let's put it this way. You better have upper body strength. They're fruit and nut cookies. You better have upper body strength to stir these. Now, I used a regular, just cheap, like the cheapest Hamilton Beach hand mixer up until the flour. Once I got all the flour in, I couldn't use it because once you put in the fruit and the nuts, there's no way that a hand mixer or even a KitchenAid, I wouldn't even do this in a KitchenAid mixer or one of those really good stand mixers, because the batter gets so extremely dense with the fruit and the nuts that I think you'd run the motor out on it, honestly. And it requires a lot of upper body strength to get these out, as far as, I have to take turns, let's put it this way. I have to take turns stirring with, yesterday my aide was here. She was able to help me quite a lot getting those. And you can see I'm scooping these out. This has been sitting out for a few minutes now, half an hour or so. And you can see that it's still pretty stiff batter. It's not a lightweight. Somehow I got drafted this year to be the cookie maker. And stuff. My mom's she's pitching in some to help pay for the cookies. These are not cheap to make. It's not your traditional sugar cookie that's relatively inexpensive and stuff. So, she's really good about stuff like that. Or sometimes, I know, like, I got some of this stuff I had to order, actually, online because, and get it delivered to my house because, like, our local Walmart, I couldn't even get it on Walmart grocery. I tried and stuff to get it that way, and it was not fun. Because they had it in stock when I ordered it, and then the next day when I was going to go pick it up and stuff, it wasn't just unavailable or whatever. They'd canceled like a good portion of the stuff I needed to make these cookies, and I'm like, called them and I said, cancel the entire order, y'all. I am not coming up there for like 2 things that I can have my husband go to the dollar store and get for me. And it's closer. Honestly, it's a lot closer to go to Dollar General or Family Dollar. They're like 5 miles away, versus the, like 10 miles it is to Walmart. And we live out in we live in the middle of town. It's still out in the country. That's how big our town is. And this is what your cookies are going to look like when they get dropped onto the cookie sheet as I try to tilt it here. Now, I use my oven on 350. These take about 12 minutes or so, at least in the beginning, to get them brown enough. When they come out, they're not going to be a darker golden until that you let them sit there for a couple minutes and firm up, and then they get the darker color on there. The bottoms are like that, so they're good and cooked. This is an old family favorite. My Aunt Pat, God rest her soul, used to bring these every year from Christmas. She would come up to town from where she lived in Savannah, which was about an 8-hour drive, 8 to 9 hour drive. It wasn't that horribly bad, for her to come up. and stuff. And I think she stayed over at my grandmother's house, or with my Aunt Nina. She probably stayed with my Aunt Nina. And it's not Nina, it's Nana. It's, yeah. So, but, you know, she'd bring them every year. I mean, I remember eating these. I mean, a lot of people would call them fruitcake cookies. But they're not as heavy as a fruitcake. They don't have alcohol in them like a lot of fruitcakes. They're not as dark and as heavy as far as the flavoring goes. The spices are a lot lighter on those. My next batch is getting ready to come out. Sorry, guys, for the thumb. And I'm getting ready to put the batch in that I just dropped while I was talking to you guys. Whew, I tell you, this old back's telling on me today. I'm not getting any younger, which was. And like I said, I'm cooking mine on 350 in my oven. And it takes about 10-12 minutes at least from in the beginning. Depends on, you know, your oven. Some people's cooks faster. Some people's cooks a little slower than others. Some are more true to temperature. Some run hot. Some run cold. I'm just giving y'all the lowdown and the skinny for those of you who are newer cooks or pandemic cooks that are just learning. You know, God bless y'all. If you're just learning to cook because you're having to through the pandemic, you know, I know holidays are coming. Today is October 31st. Some of y'all do celebrate the holiday or whatever it's considered today. I don't. So, that being said, I don't have kids at my house. And if I did, I still wouldn't celebrate it. So, we celebrate fall in my house. We celebrate Thanksgiving. We just don't celebrate October 31st. I know a lot of people, it's, I guess tomorrow or Tuesday or something is Dia de la Muerta, which is Day of the Dead, which is a thing in Mexico. I know that. I know a little bit of stuff, but I will link down below or print down below my recipe for this. If you know, like fruit, it's got raisins and cherries in there. If you like raisins and you like cherries and pecans, or even if you like walnuts, you can use walnuts in this. I've done that before. But if you like this kind of like fruit or nuts or whatever, this might be a good recipe to add into your Christmas stuff this year to give you a little something different. If you haven't already, click like, subscribe, and leave me a comment in the comment section. Bye-bye.